I just think of myself as Floyd Mayweather. A person who had a dream, having fun, entertaining the world. You know, this is what I do. You know, I don't do things for likes or views. What I want the people to really know is this, and what they gotta really know is this. I can really fight. So that's what you gotta know.
Champs in the house. Let's go, baby.
Good.
Move up. 30 seconds.
That's what you want?
What a beautiful left hook. I like the way you prepared before, just like that, Mike.
Let's be absolutely clear about something before we dive into this glorious, ridiculous, magnificent mess of a matchup. Nobody asked for this fight, and yet everybody needed it.
His hands inside the ring. You're gonna prove when your age is just a number, and what you have to overcome, the situation that you have to overcome in life, make who you are. And if Mike's here today because he overcame a lot of things in his life.
Just one. Exactly. How can I touch you? Explode body shots.
You move before you move out. Beautiful, man. He can find you. He cannot find you. Very loose. Just like that.
Beautiful. Eyes on him. You hunch him with your eye. Beautiful cross, man. 15.
The universe conspired. Two legends with massive egos and even more massive bank account expectations looked each other dead in the eye across decades of beef, bravado, and boxing history and said, you know what? Let's do this. And just like that, the internet collectively lost its mind.
Today was the day he's supposed to rest, and then he called all of us to come here because he decided to train. My opinion was the best decision. This is the way Mike, handle the things. He's supposed to rest, but he changed the idea, and you're here to push in as much as we can. Excited after the week, and here we are, ready to go, ready to go.
Yes. Bring it on. Low. Yes.
Welcome to the most chaotic, most talked about, most deliciously over-the-top boxing event in recent memory. Pull up a chair. This is going to get dramatic. Here's the thing about Floyd Mayweather Jr. that you need to understand right from the jump. This man does not doubt himself.
If was the fight was over. The fight was over. The more you do is just extras. Mike go home today, happy, confident, and knocking out. I did my thing. Now I'm gonna do conditioning. Can you imagine one more round? You're gonna feel tired, exhausted. No, we did 4, and now we go to do something extra now.
Yes, come and get me, Mike. Come on. There we go. That's it right there. Perfect. That's one. Good one. Nice. Go. Come and get me, Mike. Let's go. There we go. That's round yet. Yes. That's round yet. Let's go. Come on, Mike. There we go. Using those legs now. Good. Stay in your stance. Stay in your stance. Stay low. Stay ready. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Come on, Mike. Yes, sir. Get that ring off. Good. Stay low. Stay ready, Mike. Stay low. Stay ready. Hey, come on, Mike. There we go. Yes. Great.
Mike is excited. He wants to be there. He wants to be.
Not for a single solitary second. While the rest of the world is out here calculating ages, measuring reaction times, and consulting medical journals about what happens to human reflexes after 50, Floyd is somewhere in a mirror, looking himself dead in the eye and whispering, I cannot be beaten. And the terrifying part? He genuinely believes it.
I like the guys he surrounded himself with. Nobody has an angle. The people, when I was with Ali, they couldn't make a bus reservation. They would tell Ali, he a CIA, he undercover FBI guy. Ali said, he's my guy. He does more for me one day than you would do in your whole lifetime. And I was close. I was a white man accepted by the Nation of Islam. Jim Brown told me, you don't know how lucky you are. I used to sit with the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. To me, he was a great man. Minister Louis Farrakhan, I took him to Mike's house. It was a highlight of his life. But it's to be successful, surround yourself with successful people. But Mike Tyson learned from Casamata. Fear is like fire. What can burn your house down can...
This is a man who has built his entire career, his entire identity, on the unshakable, almost delusional conviction that there is no human being on this planet capable of defeating him in a boxing ring. And before you laugh, before you roll your eyes and say, Floyd, come on, you're pushing 50.
It's a war.
When you left the alone.
You gotta really believe that.
That's all I ever lived for. That's all I ever lived for.
Doubt should be eliminated. You should be a doubt annihilator.
My mentor told me, look, that little man, I want it all. No, I'm talking, I want it all. You be careful what you wish for. You might get it.
You kill people in the ring, you should kill doubt in your mind and in your soul and your heart.
Consider this. Has he ever been wrong? The man retired undefeated. 50-0, 50-0. That's not a record. That's a declaration of war against the very concept of losing. So when Floyd steps into this fight with Mike Tyson, he's not nervous. He's not second-guessing. He's not lying awake at 3 in the morning wondering if he made a mistake. He is locked in, supremely confident.
Fight hard as you want to fight. The results will always be the same.
We couldn't fight in LA. Commissioner said, Floyd, don't hit him too hard. Go light on him. Take it easy on him. I said, well, LA, y'all can't get this fight.
A lot of times when guys fight me, guys fight just to go the distance, to say, I went the distance with Floyd Mayweather. But guess what? Can't stop me. You name a fighter, the results, it's always the same.
Find out what's the difference, don't worry.
I tell my kids, go out and build your own legacy like I did for myself. I was able to beat the best in my era.
And absolutely certain that whatever Mike Tyson brings to that ring, it will not be enough. That level of self-belief is either the most inspiring thing you've ever heard or the most terrifying. And honestly, it might be both. Meanwhile, across town or across the country.
In the drawer, get the sharpest knife and cut the bullshit out. I mean, I think it's gonna be crazy. And I think it's good for the sport of boxing. But I'm not worried. You can mark my word to this. I can guarantee you this. The results will always be the same.
Or across whatever dimension Mike Tyson currently occupies. Something alarming is happening. Something that should make every boxing fan sit up straight and pay very close attention. Mike Tyson is training like a man possessed. And not just training on his rest days. Let that sink in for...
Hey, work.
Same way. She, get back. I'm so sweet with this shit. Nobody gets so nice with this shit. Nobody would never be better than me.
A moment. The man is supposed to be resting. His body, which has been through more wars than most military generals, is supposed to be recovering. And instead, Iron Mike is in the gym, throwing combinations, working the bag, and reminding everyone watching that age is not a sentence. It's just a number on a calendar that means absolutely nothing to someone with his level of obsession.
No matter how old I am, I'm sweet with this shit. I'm sweet with this shit. Oh. Hunger. Back. I'm sorry.
His trainer has been out here making bold, borderline shocking proclamations, essentially telling the world that the passage of time is irrelevant when it comes to Mike Tyson. Experience cannot be trained away, heart cannot be aged out, and the ability to overcome impossible challenges, which Tyson has done more times than we can count. Doesn't it expire just because you're approaching 60? Approaching 60 and still making heavyweight fighters nervous. If that's not the most metal thing you've heard all week, you need to get out more. Now, you might be asking yourself, why does this particular matchup have the entire globe absolutely captivated? Jeff Mayweather has an answer for that, and it's a fascinating one. Because here's the twist that nobody saw coming, the detail that flips the entire narrative on its
And it's strange, Floyd going in as the young kid in this fight.
Yeah.
Not used to that, right?
Not at this age.
Maybe Tyson was waiting for him to get old enough to take advantage of him, kind of like Floyd did with Manny, right?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Tyson seems sure this is going to break all the records and be huge in Africa. Thoughts on that? I mean, obviously it's not going to be a real fight, so I mean, I'm sure the interest in Africa would be incredible, but do you think the overall interest worldwide is going to be there for an exhibition when, you know, we've seen what these guys have done on the exhibition circuit, or in Tyson's case, in the, you know, real fights, you know, we're not getting them at their best.
Well, I mean, I think that they are two of the biggest names in the history of boxing. People are going to pay.
Floyd Mayweather is the younger man in this fight. Read that again. Floyd Money Mayweather. The sharp, quick, technically brilliant defensive wizard who has made an entire career out of being faster and smarter than everyone else is the young gun in this equation. That never happens with Floyd. Floyd is always the seasoned veteran, the grizzled professional, the man who has seen everything the sport has to offer. But against Tyson, he's practically a spring chicken. And that's
he didn't, you know, he had some kind of stipulation against the fight against Jake Paul. Floyd, same thing. People thought in some of his exhibition fights there was a certain arrangements. If most people think arrangements are going to be made, do you think that that's going to turn some people off, or are they going to look past it and just, you know, hey, the two biggest names of, you know, maybe our generation?
I think that it's going to turn some people off. I mean, anything you do turns someone off. But I don't think that this fight is where I think this fight is going to do well.
What about, you know, Tyson's well known not to care too much for Floyd, so do you think that animosity is going to play in anything, arrangement or not? You know, Tyson's going to go out there and see what he can do to try to hurt him?
Dynamic, that beautifully bizarre role reversal, has captured the imagination of boxing fans and casual observers all over the world. Before anyone tries to spin the narrative that Tyson strategically waited for Floyd to get older, that he bided his time and picked his moment, Jeff Mayweather is shutting that down immediately. Don't try to construct some clever conspiracy theory about timing and opportunity. This fight happened because the stars aligned, because the money made sense, and because two legends with unfinished business decided it was time. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, the question that serious boxing purists are asking in hushed, slightly horrified tones.
To some of the biggest numbers seen in the last decade. The quality of the fight itself doesn't matter because, hey, you're already watching. And at a guess, that's exactly what they're going to try to do here. In the press release, they didn't really talk about how great of a fight it's going to be, rather how robust their promotional campaign will be, with weekly premium storytelling, which, of course, probably will do numbers. And they didn't just choose Tyson and Mayweather because they're two massive names. No, the two have pretty historic beef. Although the two once upon a time seemed to have a pretty good relationship, it soured over 2 decades ago when Tyson believed Mayweather played a role in a police raid on his Las Vegas home. Although there's never been any concrete evidence of it, This is what is thought to have started their beef. Probably the most famous and public spat between the pair came in the mid-2010s, when Mayweather was calling himself the greatest ever, and quite clearly...
Is this even a real fight? Will these two men actually go to war, or is this an elaborate, choreographed spectacle designed to extract maximum dollars from our wallets while giving us minimum genuine violence? Here's the honest, slightly uncomfortable truth. It doesn't entirely matter. Because when you combine the name Tyson with the name Mayweather on a pay-per-view card, something remarkable happens to people's wallets. They open wide.
Mayweather, this guy was unbeaten as a fighter. He still physically has ring craft. He still physically can move about the ring and do what he has to do. I think for Mike Tyson, he's going to be very frustrated. He will want to lay a shot on him to get rid of him, but unfortunately, you slow down. Father Time gets the better of us all. And even though I think when it comes to a fan's favourite, I'm quite sure most of the fans I'd love to see Mike Tyson put Floyd in his place, and that's probably what will be the attraction as well. But you've got to remember, Mike Tyson's 59 years old. You've got to remember, Floyd Mayweather is still hitting the bag in the gym. He's still moving around. Even though
the combined star power of these two icons is essentially a financial nuclear weapon. And the pay-per-view numbers are expected to be absolutely enormous, regardless of what the cynics say. Yes, some fans are skeptical. Some fans are out there on social media being very loud and very intelligent about the whole thing, explaining in great detail why exhibition matches are beneath the sport and why genuine fans shouldn't support them. And then those same fans are going to order the fight at 11:30 at night and scream at their television screens like their life depends on it. Because that's what Tyson and Mayweather do to people. They make rational thought temporarily unavailable. The spectacle is the point.
Remember, these guys are individuals, their fathers, their brothers, or whatever, and they still want to earn a massive chunk of money. Where's Mike Tyson? Whatever they're getting paid, where's Mike Tyson at 59 going to earn this kind of money? Where's Floyd Mayweather at this time of life going to make this kind of money? It doesn't matter what we say about legacy. These guys are still going to live. These guys are still thinking, you know what, I'll take the heat, I'll take the criticism, but you know what, my bank account's all right, my family's all right. And I know it's crude, and I know it takes a shine off it, but that's real talk. So these guys are now in a position where where people want to pay them a lot of money to fight each other. It's against somebody they don't like. So again, ego's going to get the better of common sense. With Mike, as far as
spectacle has always been the point, and nobody, does spectacle quite like these two men. Here is what makes this entire situation genuinely compelling beyond the hype and the headlines. Both of these men, at ages that would have most professional athletes firmly planted on a golf course, are still exhibiting physical capabilities that defy reasonable explanation. We're talking about a man nearing 59 years old and a man at 48, both of whom are moving with agility, generating power, and demonstrating control that fighters half their age would envy. These men have obligations. They have people depending on them. They have a lifetime of being extraordinary at exactly one thing. And the terrifying prospect of a world where that one thing is fully, permanently behind them. The exhibition format offers something remarkable. It lets them combine their craft with financial reward while reminding audiences all over the world exactly why these names became legendary in the first place. Is it perfect? No. Does it satisfy the purists? Absolutely not. But for Tyson and Mayweather, standing in that ring one more time isn't just about boxing. It's about legacy. It's about one last roar from two lions who are not ready, and may never be ready, to be quiet. And honestly, we're not ready for them to be quiet either.